Hi, so this is number 1 of our video series for Christmas, and I promised you something to do with Christmas pudding or plum pudding, and the way that you can actually change that so you can adapt it to say you have a sore mouth or difficulty swallowing. Even got a trick for you to do it when you have some metallic taste as well. So what we're making today is something that's going to look a little bit like this. So you can make them into little ball type things. And what you can also do is, I don't know whether you can see this here, I'll put a picture later, is actually make it look like the original plum pudding it was by putting it back together. And I'll show you how we do that too. What we're going to start off with, so I've just got here, now your pudding has to be cooked already. It can't be a raw pudding, so make it cooked. So I've just got like a generic one from the supermarket. So you just need to take your lid off that. I've got a little blender here. So all you do is just get a few scoops of this out of here, pop it in your blender, and what I've found is you probably don't need to add any moisture to it because it's got a lot of fruit in there already. It'll stick by itself. But if you find that you need to put in a bit more moisture, just add a couple of teaspoons or tablespoons of jam and that'll hold it together. And if you're adding a bit of extra, say something like protein powder, some more dry ingredient, then you might want to add that bit of jam just to keep it a bit more moist. What we do with that, pop the lid on. Whoop. It lines up. Oh, electric on. Okay, you might see I'm actually cooking in the kitchen today. It's fairly novel. Normally I'm somewhere else in front of a screen. Okay, now a bit noisy, but we'll just whiz that up. Okay, done. What you'll find is it will naturally go into like a dough ball by itself. So I'll show you that. So we've put in those bits and what we've ended up with is that. And that's just perfect. So all you need to do with that, take your trusty spoon again and just take out little bits of it. So it's really quite tacky still, but the consistency now is really smooth. So all that fruit that was in there and all the lumpy bits that you might have had trouble with has been made all smooth. So just take that. You might need a little bit of a thing of water to wet your fingers to do this, or your hands. Make sure they're clean. Roll it up and that's it. That's your plum pudding in a ball that's really, really smooth to eat and really easy to eat. It'll go down a treat. What I was saying before is, oh, hang on, it's over here, forgot it. You can get the little individual plum puddings, or say you've got a mould of some sort, just put it all back into there, press it in a bit, make sure you can get it out again, bash it out, and you've got, looks exactly the same as how it came out of here, but it's only much better for you because it's adapted to what you can eat. There we go, that's the plum pudding bit over and done with. Now, about the metallic taste and plum pudding, I'll just be back in a second. So I'm just going to roll up a few of these before we get on to the one that's good for metallic taste. In the meantime, I've got a video coming up for you. So this one's using the pre-cooked pudding. I've got a recipe coming up for you that's a raw recipe, so no cooking involved, and the ingredients are slightly different, but will have exactly the same taste. Okay, nearly there. I'll just do one more of these. Oh, they're sticky. Oh, my sizes are all off. They're all different. There we go. Okay, so just go and wash my hands. Right, clean hands. Okay, metallic taste in these. Now, one of the tricks of metallic taste is often when your food is colder or quite cold, that helps with that metallic taste sensation in your mouth. What I'm going to do is add some frozen banana. So you might have seen this in the supermarkets. It's great, it's ready, it's just available all the time. You can do so much with it. Put it in smoothies, put it in your breakfast cereal, anything. So what we're going to do with this, put some of this with that blend in the mixer, and I'll be back because this will be really noisy. Okay, so I've blended that. It was really noisy too. And what we've ended up with, so it's going to be a slightly lighter colour. But what you've ended up with is basically plum pudding nice cream. And nice cream's when you use like frozen bananas to make your ice cream. You just blend it up, it becomes all nice and smooth, and it's really cold. So that's what you've ended up with here. So I'll just plate that up. Okay, so I've done that. What I've done is I've smoothed it down a little bit, added a dollop of custard on top, cold custard, and raspberries, of course, because that's what I had in the fridge. But that is so yummy, and if you have metallic taste, that will actually work a real treat for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Got a few more coming up for you, and I'll see you then. Bye.